Thank you very much, Nazmi. Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear friends, it is really a very special pleasure to be here tonight to play a part in paying tribute to a great Lebanese artist who has touched the hearts and minds of many generations of readers. Mahmoud Kahil was a towering figure in the world of editorial cartoons and illustrations. Within the Arab world, and indeed internationally, he was famous for his wit and his style, but also for offering a unique perspective on current events. Kahil studied at AUB in the 1950s, and although he chose to leave the university before graduation, we still very much claim him as one of our own. He is very much a son of AUB in terms of how he lived his life and how he pursued his art, with brilliance and with passion. AUB's focus on humanistic values and character development has been the university's hallmark for the past almost 150 years. These values that are nurtured in our students through broad reading and study include not only the frequently mentioned personal benefits of lifelong learning and literacy and critical thinking, the softer sciences, among which Mahmoud Kahil himself pursued, also include an understanding of the human creative spirit, the indelible links that the past shares with the present, the importance of respect for diverse beliefs, and the fundamental dignity owed to every individual, values that are central to the modern state of Lebanon. Throughout his life and his career, Mahmoud Kahil showed great concern for the oppressed and the dispossessed. He used his craft to challenge assumptions and to shine a satirical light on hypocrisy and corruption. Kahil had a particular knack for distilling the complex and often disheartening political realities of this region into incisive and yet humorous commentary. At AUB, we are enormously proud to have launched the Mu'taz and Rada Sawaf Arabic Comics Initiative, which will include the Mahmoud Kahil Award in order to recognize the abundant talent and the creative achievement of artists, cartoonists, and illustrators in this region who practice their art through the medium of comics. The award competition will serve a double purpose of honoring the memory of Mahmoud Kahil and encouraging those who are following in his path. I will leave it to the initiative's director, Professor Lina Ghaibi of AUB, to describe this exciting project in more detail. She's up next. But first, I will add one more comment. Broadly speaking, the Sawaf Arabic Comics Initiative aims to become a center for discourse and interdisciplinary research on Arabic comics, and to establish a repository of Arabic comics, which is sorely lacking in this region. There is no such repository. This initiative is a prime example of how AUB is pursuing research of particular relevance to our communities and helping to preserve the rich, very rich cultural heritage of this part of the globe. To conclude these brief remarks, I do want to thank our trustee and our great friend, Mu'taz Sawaf, for his vision in establishing the Arabic Comics Initiative and the Mahmoud Kahil Award at AUB. Mu'taz, we thank you. And I also want to express my unbounded thanks to the Kahil family through the Mahmoud Kahil Foundation for organizing this event and for their wonderful work in helping to preserve the treasures that Mahmoud left behind.